Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys Oden's eye cosmetics. I'm going to be showing you their palette and their highlight, well, their eye palette and their highlight palette. I'm going to be showing you their Diva palette, which looks like this. I figured we'd do more of like a cranberry pink color just because I haven't really done anything like that in a while. And then I'm also going to try their highlight palette. I'll show you guys later when we get to that part. But first we're gonna go in with the eyes. I'm gonna go in first with this orange color called Tor. The names are kind of not confusing, but I just don't know how to pronounce some of them because they just, either it's in cursive or like the handwriting that they have for it is kind of hard to read. Bear with me, but I'm gonna start with this orange color right here. I'm taking this color using the Makeup Shack's T81 brush, just putting it a little bit on the tip of the brush. And I'm gonna place it right above my crease and just like tap it in. And then once I'm ready, I'm gonna start blending this out. I'm just gonna keep it in this front area. I'm not going to bring it out this way. These colors are blending really fast though. Like it literally took a few seconds and it's already blending out. Now I'm gonna go in with this color. I can't even pronounce the name because I can't even read the handwriting. I'm gonna tap this color in my crease and I noticed that it kind of looks more red than it does cranberry. It's okay, but I'm just going to start blending this out and blend this into the orange that we have going on over here. Now I'm going to take this light pink color, I believe it's called Valletta. I'm going to apply this using my BH Cosmetics number 11 brush. And I'm going to put this right where the red starts blending out, just so that I have room to blend this pink up. And then I'm going to go back in with the red color and kind of bring it back in there just because the pink kind of took over a little bit. So I'm just going to add that back in there just so that there's a smooth transition. Next I'm going to take this color, I think it's called Gracia, and I'm going to use this as a highlight shade. It's like the lightest shade, so I think it'll work. And I'm just going to place this right at the arch of my eyebrow, kind of blend it down a little bit. Okay, it looks really good so far. I really like how it's coming out. It does give me, now that I'm looking at it, it does give me cranberry vibes a little bit. I still see a lot of red, but with the pink, it definitely helps give that cranberry vibe that I was kind of going for. Okay, so now I'm gonna cut my crease. I haven't cut my crease in a long time, so I figured it's time. You know, it's time to do it. So I'm gonna take my MAC 248 brush to do that, and I'm using the MAC Cosmetics Pro Longwear Concealer in the color NC30. And I'm just gonna do a simple cut crease, nothing special. Okay, now that I'm done with that, I'm going to go back in with this color called Valletta. And I'm just going to tap this color in and just make sure that it's completely covered. Now I'm going to take that red color that we used earlier and I'm just going to kind of blend it in on the side of the pink here. Okay, and usually I would use like a black eyeliner, but I wanted to switch it up and use the MAC Cosmetics liquid liner in the color Coco Bar. I wanted to do a dark brown because it really will stand out with this pink and these like cranberry orangey colors, and it's just gonna look different than a black, and it's not gonna look as dark as a black. So I'm gonna use this and do a a little liner moment, but we're not going to do a wing or anything. Like that, I think that looks really, really cool. And now I'm going to take some more of that red eyeshadow from earlier, and I'm just going to blend that in with the brown liner. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the rest of my face off camera, and then I'll come back for the rest of the eye makeup. Okay, I'm back. I'm not going to finish the rest of my face just yet because I still want to show you guys some of the stuff I'm going to add on my face that I have never tried before, but I wanted to finish the eye first. So I'm going to go in with this orange color called Tour, and I'm going to add it right in the front here and just blend it down. I'm going to blend it down pretty far just because I'm still going to add the red underneath here as well, but I still want the orange to kind of pop through. And now I'm going to go back in with this pink color, and I'm going to put this on the other half, the bottom of my eye here, and blend this down a little far as well. And I'm going to go back in with my BH Cosmetics number 11 brush, and I'm just going to kind of bring the pink back over here at the top just to kind of like join them together and blend it out a little bit further. I feel like the pink kind of got lost in my foundation when I was blending everything out. And now going in with some of that red, I'm going to add that back in here as well because I don't want it to look too faded out. Okay, now I'm going to go back with the orange color again, and I'm going to put this in the front here again because I feel like my foundation, when I blended everything out, it kind of like took away some of the orange colors. So I'm just going to kind of pop it back in here so that it looks a little bit more obvious. And then now I'm going to go back with the red color, and I'm going to add it underneath here. I'm going to just try to make sure that I don't cover the pink or the orange all the way with this color. Now I'm going to go back in with this shimmer, and I'm going to put it in the inner corner of my eye to highlight. Now I'm going to take MAC Cosmetics Chromographic pencil in the color Process Magenta, and I'm just going to line my waterline with this color. For lashes, I'm going to be using Coley Cosmetics lashes. This company is actually owned by Nicole Marie on Instagram, and she sent me some, and she's just such a sweet person. And this style, one of the styles that she sent me is called Shiraz, and it just is really pretty. It's like wispy, short to long, and they're just super cute. And I can tell that they're great quality. I've never tried these yet, but I can tell they're great quality. Okay, this is what it looks like with lashes on. It looks really, really pretty. Now the look looks pretty much complete. I just have to finish the rest of my face. So I wanted to show you guys another brand that I've never tried before, and then also, of course, the Oden's Eye highlight palette. So before I get into the highlight palette, I am going to bronze my face using the Alamar, I think that's how you see it. I'm not sure. Alamar Cosmetics. I'm using their Brighten and Bronze Complex Trio. I have the medium tan and the dark rich palettes. I do like a deep contour or bronzer, so I did grab the dark rich one just in case if I felt like the medium tan was a little bit too light. So this is what it looks like on the inside for the medium tan. It has the brightener, bronzer, and the deepener. Here is the dark rich one, the bronzer and the deepener, and then the brightener. So I'm going to use the brightener from the medium tan one, and I'm just going to kind of sweep it under here just to brighten it a little bit. And that definitely did brighten up for sure. It looks a little too light at first, but once it blends in, it looks pretty good. was kind of concerned for a second. And now I'm just going to add a little bit on the center of my forehead here, and add a little bit down my nose, on my chin. I really like how that looks. It definitely makes your face look a little bit more snatched, especially once you contour, which is what I need to do. Still taking the medium tan palette. I'm gonna use the color called Always Summer. I'm just gonna deepen my face with this color. And actually, this is a pretty deep color. It's not bad though. I just didn't think it was going to be this dark. So actually I'm going to go in with Sultera first. So I'm just going to put Sultera on top of that color just to kind of make it look a little bit more blended so that I'm not looking muddy or anything. I'm just kind of like just tapping it in. And yeah, I do like this color. This is a really good color. I thought it was going to be too light on me, but it actually does like deepen up my face. It is a little bit more subtle, so I will definitely be using the deepener, but just want to go in with the bronzer first. It kind of looks like I am with the medium palette and not the dark, rich palette. So now I'm just going to also put a little bit of this on my nose. Okay, now I'm going to use the deepener Always Summer, and I'm just going to deepen the bronzer a little bit more. Now I'm going to go in with Oden's Eyes highlight palette. So I told you guys earlier that some of these shades, they do look really bright, but they actually swatch kind of a little bit darker, some of them. So I'm going to go in with this color. I don't even know how to pronounce these names. So I'm just going to go in with this color first on my finger. And this one for sure is just a bright highlight. It's probably, I think, the brightest one in here. So this is definitely not going to suit my skin tone or anyone darker, or maybe someone even a little bit lighter than me. This is probably going to be for someone with really fair skin. So for this color, I'm probably going to use that on my eye rather than my face. Now this color is really pretty. It's more like a blue color, so I can't really tell on my finger, but it's like a blue undertone. And I feel like I can probably get away with this, even though it's still pretty bright, just because it's blue, not necessarily white. So I really like that one. I haven't tried that one yet, but hopefully I can wear it because I really want to wear more colored highlights. And next I'm gonna go in with this one, which looks like this. It has kind of like a pink tone, so this is definitely gonna look good, I can tell, on my skin tone. Maybe even someone a little bit darker than me, but yeah, that one looks really, really pretty. And then this last one is more gold, which looks really, really pretty. I feel like it looks bright on camera, but in person it actually looks really, really gold. And this would work on my skin tone. So from this palette, I would say these two are pretty much for sure gonna work for my skin tone. This one for sure no, but this one maybe. Haven't tried it on yet, but I think it might work. But for today, I'm going to use this pink one. To apply it, I'm going to be using my Morphe R31 brush. I'm going to just take this color on my brush dry first. I'm just going to put this on my cheekbone and blend it down into the contour. And yeah, this color for sure works on me. Okay, now for lips, I'm going to use Alamar's lip products as well, which I'm really excited for. For their liner, I'm going to start out with this dark chocolate color called Coqueta, I think. I'm going to start off with this one, and I'm just going to line my lip. These liners are super, super silky and smooth. They glide really easily along your lip. And now I'm going to take the color Birthday Suit, which is like a light pink, and I'm just going to kind of pop this in the center as I would with like a lipstick. And just going to kind of create this ombre look. And I figured this pink would go well with this eyeshadow look. I like how matte it looks. Like, I've never seen liners this matte. It almost looks like a matte liquid lipstick. Now I'm gonna take their lip gloss, and this is the color Dulce, I think. and it's really, really pretty. Like, this is exactly the kind of color I would wear in the center of my lip. So I'm just gonna put this in the center and just blend it out. So something weird just happened. I think the thing that like sits on the edge of the lip gloss that helps get rid of the extra product, I think it kind of like went inside here, because when I lifted it up, all of this extra lip gloss is on here now. So literally when I pull it out, it's just like heck of lip gloss. I don't know if you guys can tell, but usually there's just lip gloss on the applicator, not all along here. So that's kind of concerning, but otherwise this is a really pretty lip combination. Now I'm gonna set my face using the Lancome Fix It, Forget It spray. I've never tried their setting spray. You guys know that I'm usually always using the MAC Fix Plus spray. I don't really try a lot of other setting sprays, but you guys know I'm trying to try other brands. So I'm gonna use this to set my face. Okay guys, this is the finished look. I really love how it came out. It actually really inspires me, because I feel like my looks have been kind of not inspiring me or making me feel motivated lately, but I really like how this one came out. I love the Alamar products for the face. I think they're super duper cute as well with the packaging, and they blended out really, really good as well. And I think I would definitely use the medium tan like all the time, especially the brightening powder. Like, I really love that. And it's just another way to kind of like make your face look a little bit more snatched and dramatic. As far as the Oden's products, I really like their face highlight. It's really good. Highlighted my face really, really well. Like I said, I might not be able to use two colors. I might have to just use them on the eyes only, but that's okay. I really love this palette. With all the shades that I tried, they all blended really well. I didn't have any problems with the shadows themselves. They all did a great job. And I really love this palette. Actually, it just gives such a beautiful look and outcome. It actually looks a little bit more cranberry now that I'm looking at it at the end. I think the red was just kind of like surprising, but I think at the end it does look very cranberry-like. As far as the Alamar lip pencils, I think the lip pencils are really, really nice. Like, they glide so smooth on your lip, and then they look really, really matte, almost like a liquid lipstick, but in a liner form. That's what it kind of like looks like, but it feels very comfortable on the lip. The only concerning thing about the Alamar lip product was their gloss. I think the gloss like stopper on the inside, which helps, you know, you not take out too much product. I think that kind of like broke, because it literally, see, that's the stopper right here. So you can tell it's lifted because I can push it back in. This is what the wand is supposed to look like. Clear of any product. That's the applicator. It's supposed to have all the product on it. So when I was pulling it out, all the product was getting gooped up right here. So I think their like stopper is like needs to be fixed. But regardless, it's still a really nice product, and the lip turned out really, really nice. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!